love science. I love doing experiments. I love learning new things, but I also love to eat snacks. Is there a job that will let me do all of those things? Let's go find out. Hi, Bruno.
Hi, Jen.
This place is so cool. Where are we?
I think it's cool too. This is the Cornell Food Venture Center pilot plant. This is where food innovators come with their product ideas, and we help them develop those ideas into products that they can sell.
As a food scientist at the Cornell Venture Center, Bruno and his team help food businesses with a variety of challenges. Anything from formulating recipes to actually making the product to designing brand logos and marketing. The Cornell Food Venture Center is there to make sure the food products you buy at the store are made safely and taste great.
And what is it you do?
Well, Jen, whenever I have to fill out a form, I put in food scientist. But what I really do is anything that people that walk through the door and they have a challenge in developing the product, I try to use science to help them as cheaply and quickly as possible.
What does a typical day look like for you?
I spent a lot of time learning about science and food and microorganisms. So what I do every day is apply all that knowledge to help people make simple things from tomato sauce to pasteurized milk and everything else.
How did you get into this line of work, Bruno?
Well, my family, we came from farming backgrounds. I grew up in Brazil. So it's all about food in our family. So I had the opportunity of following a career.
Bruno channeled his love of food into his studies. He entered college and received a master's degree in microbiology in Brazil before moving to the United States to get his doctorate in microbiology. In so many words, he's a food doctor.
Bruno, if I want to be a food scientist, what subjects in school should I be trying a little harder at?
I loved math, chemistry, and biology. And here I used all of them. There are many fields that you will use those three things. But if you really like food and you kind of like math and chemistry, this is the place to be. But there's much more than that in food. I think if you love food, see how your skills can be used. Not everybody needs a PhD to work in food, of course. So we have technicians that will help operate and fix the machines, install the machines. And we have marketing specialists as well that will help companies design their labels or
and packaging for the food and
branding.
Stuff?
Exactly. You need all that information delivered in a way that is attractive to people so that people would buy your product, right? So it's a variety of different skills and job descriptions that are put together, creating the team that we have here to support all the companies that we help. People are often surprised at how much goes into the food that we take for granted every morning for our breakfast.
This place is so cool, Bruno. There's so much going on. There's so many amazing people that work here. Thank you so much for showing me all of this. I'm hungry now.
With all this talk of food, I just had to follow Bruno to the lab. Lucky for me, he was making something delicious today.
So today, Jen, we will be making ice cream.
Okay, got a lot of ingredients here. Can we get started?
Well, it depends. Have you washed your hands yet?
No.
Gotta do that.
We're gonna take some simple ingredients that you can find in your home and mix them together. Then we'll use a special machine that freezes the ingredients while mixing them with air. And that's the secret to making ice cream.
Sugar everywhere.
It's not fun if you're not making a mess.
Yeah, that's
okay?
The next ingredient is 6 large egg yolks.
These are the eggs from my colleague Pam's. Look at that.
Beautiful.
But we won't be using them today. They would be ideal though.
Why?
Well, eggs are not necessarily safe to eat when they are raw. And the reason is sometimes the chickens may be infected with the microorganism. The chicken is contaminated with that. Salmonella can be inside the egg.
Oh, wow.
Everything looks great, but then you have the salmonella, and that is a pathogen for humans, meaning
You'll get really sick.
you can get very
Yeah.
sick
Yeah.
with that. So whenever you're making a product that is not cooked, such as ice cream in our case here today, you want to use pasteurized eggs.
Okay. This?
Yes. You see?
Yep. Oh, it looks like a yolk. It looks like scrambled eggs.
Yeah. So now we're gonna mix it,
Okay.
and then we will transfer it to the ice cream maker.
Okay.
Okay.
So Bruno, this looks like how you could make ice cream at home. How do you bring this ice cream to the world?
How do you ship it across the country so that it doesn't melt? So you add different ingredients so it's thicker, so that it doesn't melt so easily as ice cream that we make at home will. That transition is what the Cornell Food Venture Center would help you with.
It stopped spinning.
All right.
It looks like ice cream.
Hey, you want to try it?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Bruno. It tastes really good.
Right. Can you taste the vanilla?
Very much. I can taste vanilla. Sugar. I mean, it tastes very sweet. Bruno, thank you so much for this amazing day and showing me everything you do here at the Cornell Food Venture Center. Now, if you'll just excuse me, I have some work to do.
My pleasure having you here. I hope that you will try this at home too. This is one of those things. Yeah, please try this at home.
Want more I Can Be What? Like and share our videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time.